my block, straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead miss. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers.
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Special Teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second down, it's Howard. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he will score! D.K. Metcalf, touchdown Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. No problem with the footing, the kick is good. And the Steelers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Going to return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking at the 31. It's a big number 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
And it's third down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. To throw is Love. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This from 45 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again with Johnson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Let's go now.
Howard to throw it here, third and short, and that is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And that'll set up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Derek Harmon, first rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
50 Green. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. And over the middle to Golden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Packers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. Blue check. 52. Set.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one caught by Waller. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Down. Ready.
Here's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
In motion goes Dobbs.
38. Cut.
On play action, Love. Headed left, buying time. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Brendan McManus lining up.
Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball to maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
A return now from the full. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
First down.
The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Howard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Switch, yellow, 10.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6.
Set, ready. Second.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Patrick Queen. He gets into the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Kent to return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. We'll swing this out to Johnson. He is knocked down hard. They stops him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Howard Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's on to punt for the second time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
To throw here on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. At Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games, but as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. To throw is Howard. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll throw for it with Howard. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Here's Howard. Moving to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. Throw it is Howard. Now the caught. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Johnson. He's trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On second down, Howard. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Here we go. Let's go. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot, but that's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
They'll come up here first and 10. Now, Howard. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut.
Throwing is Love. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, here's Howard. Forced out left. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Again, and here's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air, Howard. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here.
He's got his big tight end. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready,
The
break.
drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready,
From the
ready.
32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Come on, set.
They'll bring Waller in motion here.
Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Set, cut, red, yellow, sticky, green.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They'll run. Johnson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Next to score, Steelers 31, Packers 14. Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll bring Waller in motion here. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Bolden that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yellow, 43. Red.
They'll bring Waller in motion here.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This one caught by Waller. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. He'll air it out down the middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game, and nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Steel, black. Here we go. 50, green. Needle, blue.
On 2nd down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. Here's Love to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Trying the left side, it is Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Things close quickly. Here comes third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
To return, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On the set.
This is first and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. 6 mega. Check.
Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Blues, cut.
Here's Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll go for it. Love. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Howard. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On third down, they go with Lawrence. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And that will lead to a second down.
Ready.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. And on this first down, it's Johnson. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go now.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So